Hey guys, Gecko here, welcome back to another video. Today, I am not running shaders for some reason. Let's put that on, please. Oh wait, is it this or the other one? I think it's like both, I have no idea. Okay then. Anyways, yep, been working on the castle a little bit. Welcome back to Let's Build. Yeah, I think the castle is looking a bit nice. Obviously, this will not be out of here, and we can definitely start working on that now. But, yeah, so I'm just working on some plans for this. I think I might have a red carpet going through here. I really like the cyan look, but I feel like it's not as kingly. I don't know. If I were a king, it would be as kingly, but I don't think it is that way. But we're definitely going to keep our nation's colors because that's pretty chill. Alrighty. So, hopefully the frame rate clears up a little here. Maybe I can switch to this one, see if that works a little better. About the same. Although, I think the shadows are being dumb in this one, so I'm gonna switch back to the other one. Ah, ringing my ears. Something going on. I don't know why. That was weird for a second. There was like a... Do you guys ever get that where it's like kind of ringing in your ears? I mean, not like those people who have like a real thing going on, but like sometimes it'll just be like kind of high-pitched squeaks. I don't know. That happens to me sometimes. Anyways, we did pull-ups today in gym, which was pretty cool. I did more than I thought I would do. I thought I was going to do like 2, but I did 5. Which wasn't awful, but I did, on my way down on the 5th one, I hit my elbow really hard, because we were in the weightlifting room, we were using metal bars, and it was, there were just a bunch of, like, big wooden metal notches that, like, came out of the, I don't even know what you call it. I don't weightlift, like, as a sport, so I don't know what everything is called. I've obviously gone to the gym, because everybody has, but I mean, like... I don't know what everything is called by memory, so, yeah, anyways, but I hit my arm really hard on that, I was like, I'm done. Nope. Yeah, but, so that was cool, but my arm really hurts. Ugh. I'm always like that, I just run into everything, whenever there's a possibility. Well, not really, I'm not that much like that, but I think I bump myself into things more than other people. But I think it's an over-exaggeration to say I'm kind of clumsy. I'm not really that clumsy. I'm not really that bad. I just meant that I more bump myself up than I bump anything over. Although sometimes I break stuff, which would be like my iPad. My iPad got cracked because my iPad case, my smart case, I've had it for like a year and a half, and you know, I use it for school, so it's kind of rough just carrying it around campus and everywhere, but basically I took it out to scan this QR code because we were doing this QR code scavenger hunt. Don't ask why. It's like adults trying to be techie. It's never gonna work. But for some people, I take that back. I mean, like older people who are like in their 40s and 50s, but anybody who's like 20 or 30 is probably into stuff like that. But I feel like the older generation never really got into that stuff. But I mean, who knows? There are some people who did, and I definitely know some of them. But definitely not everybody either. We need to get some windows going on in here, I think. Not really windows, but maybe just, let's see. Fence. See if we like dark oak. Dark oak kind of annoys me because I'm always mistaking it for spruce, and then well, yeah, I mistake it for spruce. That's pretty much all that happens. Maybe we should do this instead. I don't know. These are supposed to be like the heck? Okay, that is really weird. Alright then. Hopefully I didn't give anybody with epilepsy a seizure there. I don't know if anybody with epilepsy watches my videos. I'm not going to say I don't think anybody does, because I don't even know how common it is, and I don't want to be like, oh, no, nobody with that watches it, and then the one guy's going to be like, oh, well, I watch it. Then I'm going to be like, I'm sorry, bro, I didn't. He's like, nah, it's chill, dude. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to start crying, and it's going to, no, I'm kidding. But, yeah, so I'm also updating my iPad to iOS 8 right now. I got the faceplate changed. I don't know if I ended up saying how, but the front part, how I cracked it. The front part of my, and I'm not building while I'm doing this. The front part of my iPad case, my smart case, is just coming apart. Like, it just came apart in like 2 ways. And basically it just kind of slid out of the top of it when I picked it up and smacked face first onto the concrete. You know, because I was just kind of grabbing my iPad out, you know. I've been doing it for a year and a half, so I didn't really worry about it that much, because, well, who does? But yeah, that happened, and we took it into the repair shop and got it done. Luckily, my parents were very nice about it and helped me do it. Anyway, I've had it for like a year and a half, and I think my dad especially, I think he was very keen to help me as well, because he said immediately when we started using iPads and stuff like this would happen all the time, and I kind of agree with him, but it didn't happen for everybody. But yeah, my heart kind of dropped when that happened. I was like, oh shit. I don't know if you can hear what I said, but yeah, so that's that. I'm not sure how I like this sticking out. I don't think I really like it at all. We can keep it for now, but I may actually get rid of it later, so I'm not going to work on it much more at this moment. If you guys want to let me know what you like better, do you like this or this? We could do actually like this type of dealio. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Although, we may even want to get rid of the spruce fences, because it just looks a little too open to be like a normal hallway. But it is a castle, so you never know. I should look up some architecture for this. I've just been doing all of this off of like my memory and what I think looks like a castle to me so far. So hopefully it's been pretty good, but maybe it hasn't been. You guys can tell me. We need to put in some more cracked and mossy brick in here as well. So I hope you guys are enjoying your time back at school. I know it's weird saying back at school because we've been back for a little while now. At least I think most people have. I got back pretty soon. And our school takes exams before we get back, so it's not really... I mean, it sucks to some degree coming back to school just because you don't have... just because you don't have as much, you know, free time. But you definitely get used to it. I don't mind... No, that's too much. I don't mind school nearly as much as I used to. I used to really despise school, but I don't know. Recently, school has just gotten a little bit easier for me. I think I've probably gotten a bit more intelligent as well. I don't know. The reason I say that, maybe that's probably not true. I'm probably being mean to my older self. But back when I, you know, back a little while ago. I made some videos on my phone, so I was looking back at those, and I was looking back at YouTube videos and stuff. Just watching me gradually progress into an older person is kind of interesting, especially when I'm a teenager. You know, that may sound a little weird, like, that sounds like something an adult would say, but it is strange. So if you guys ever get the opportunity to do something like that, you might want to. Alright, let's see. We've been using a lot of spruce. Let me see what... Nah, let's use spruce. I know, I'm using like a crap ton of spruce, but gotta stick with the theme. I think for this would actually look much better than the birch, which doesn't have that issue going on with it, which is interesting. Huh. Wonder what happened with that. I don't know. We might do that later. I'm not sure I want to do it right now. Just posing some ideas. So, yeah, I really like this entranceway, this 2-door thing. I think that turned out well, because the whole 3-door thing was not going to turn out well. I didn't think it was going to turn out well. But, it turned out to be actually okay. It wasn't the worst thing that could have happened. Alright. So, I think... we may have like maybe like a spiral staircase right here going back up here, but I think we need to make it a lot wider, either out here or out here. I feel like out here looks better than out that way. So we may need to bring this castle out to here before we do a spiral staircase up. I'm not sure where I want the throne room to be. Whether I want it to be directly down here or somewhere else. But we can figure that out. Right now, I'm planning on making this the master bedroom, I think. This might be cool. I don't know. If it is the master bedroom, we might have to close up these, if you know what I mean. Okay, that was a really dumb joke. I feel like my jokage is getting lame, like to some degree. Like sometimes I'll say some really funny stuff, and then other times I'll just say stuff, and it's funny to me just because it's so cheesy. Like stuff that's just so cheesy that it's not cheesy is funny to me. Like, I don't know, stuff that's just really, really, really cheesy, like over the top, that it's just, you know, like if I don't know, I made a joke about bunnies and said, guess we better hop to it. See, that's just kind of, that's a little bit cheesy, but if you say something about a cat, then that's okay. See, my brain works really weirdly. Like, it doesn't just function like a normal human being. There has to be exceptions for everything. Like, why is it more logical for somebody to be making a cat pun than making a bunny pun? I don't know, but that's just how my brain works. It's like, you know what? Cats are pretty chill. They can get away with it. It's like, what are you saying? Like, what is wrong with you? Are you high? No, I'm not high. I haven't even ever done drugs. But I mean, you know what I mean. God. I always end up talking to myself as well when I'm doing these commentaries. I start revealing deep secrets on the inside of myself. I think I've gotten really, like, talking a lot about me in this commentary. But I mean, I don't really know what else to talk about, so I'm gonna keep doing it because I'm just that crappy of a person that I just have to talk about myself that much. Anyway, let's pull this wood part out a little more. I don't really like it being as thin it is this way. It's a little better. The bed right here. I don't know. I want it to be a very big bedroom, considering I think it's gonna be the master bedroom. It may be. I'm not positive. After me changing the throne room into a stable, you guys can understand that my opinions drastically change over small amounts of time sometimes. Not that often, but sometimes they will. Sometimes I'll just be like, this is the greatest thing ever, and then I'll absolutely hate it. That happens a lot with, like, sometimes pop music will come out, and most of the time, I don't love pop music, but just because it kind of annoys me and it's really overplayed, and sometimes I despise the songs, and sometimes I think it's okay, but normally when I actually like a pop song, it'll just get so overplayed, or I'll just, I don't know, everybody will be singing it, and then it's just gonna be like, I don't wanna, it's not cool anymore, you know, it's not hipster. Like, I'm not really like that, but I mean, you know, it's just not, I don't know, it's not fun anymore when it's everyone and it's being played everywhere all the time. And the fact that people are still playing Happy by Pharrell Williams is driving me insane. Like, that song was kind of cool when I saw it in Despicable Me. That was the first time I heard it. I don't know why. And then, boom, it hit me, and it was awful. Like, God, just non-stop playing everywhere, and I was so sick of it. And I still am, kind of. Not that sick of it now, but it I don't know. It's not that complex of a song either. Like, there's a difference between liking a catchy song because it's catchy and, like, just, you know, being like, that's a fun tune, and just bouncing around to the fun tune. But sometimes it is just awful. Like, I don't know. We could also make this like a little chapel. This little area. If we had no backing here. Now, we should make that a separate thing. I think it's more traditional to have that as well. I mean, in a castle, you know. Yeah, so, I don't know, catchy songs, though. They're just different than other stuff. Like, I wouldn't compare Where the Streets Have No Name by U2 to Pharrell Williams' Happy, and I wouldn't compare, like, you know, there's a lot of stuff also that's just uncomparable. Like, that's one of the songs for me. But there's other stuff. Like, you can't compare Bohemian Rhapsody to anything. I mean, either it's just way, 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 way better, or it's better and you don't want to admit it's better because you really like the other band as well, or the other music as well, but you know it's probably better. Or you just don't want to make a decision, even though there probably is one that's better. You just don't want to think about it because you don't want to diss either of them. That's how it goes for me. And I'm just kind of flying around. But I think I'm going to end it off here, guys. Hope you enjoyed this commentary. This was kind of rambling. Sometimes I have episodes like this, but I think there are some of you guys who do enjoy my rambling. So if you do, don't forget to drop a like down below. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace, guys, and stay reptilian.